a much-needed financial boost for public health.
The supplementary budget proposes 21.5 billion rand for COVID-19 related healthcare spending. It also proposes a further allocation of 12.6 billion to services at the front line of our response to the pandemic. Allocations have been informed by health experts who have been modeling this disease. And it is very clear that we have a big struggle ahead of us.
This will go towards the procurement of ventilators and setting up field hospitals and PPEs. The money will enable employment of additional health workers, and hospitals can be properly equipped to deal with the peak of the virus and our high disease burden.
This money partly supports increased screening and testing, allowing us to open up more and more of the economy. We have successfully increased our COVID-19 bed capacity to about 27,000, identified 400 quarantine sites with a capacity of around 36,000 beds across the length and breadth of our country, and deployed nearly 50,000 community healthcare workers to screen millions of South Africans. We have tested over 1.3 million people.
Additional funds will be given towards health education.
Provincial governments will add at least 5 billion rand for the education catch-up plan, social welfare support for communities, and provision of quarantine sites by public works departments and responses in other sectors. We salute all the brave and outstanding healthcare workers and also essential workers of our country for leading in this fight.
With a strong emphasis on public-private partnerships.
We understand that tariffs have been agreed upon with private hospitals to support the public health sector capacity.
And a warning of the fine balancing act between economic stability and responding effectively.
We already spend as much on debt service costs as we do on health in this financial year. Eventually, the gains of the democratic era would be lost.
The supplementary budget was necessitated by President Cyril Ramaphosa's announcement that government would spend 500 billion rand to support the economy's resuscitation following the outbreak of the coronavirus. Ntombi Mia, SABC News, Johannesburg.